Hey everybody, how's it going? Thank you again so much for being here today with me for another great lesson from Big Wave Guitar. I'm your humble instructor, Dan the Guitar Man. Today we're going to be taking a look at the timeless classic, Lean on Me by Bill Withers. It's a beautiful song with really simple chords and melodies that I think you're really going to like once we start ripping into it. But before we jump into the lesson, if you could please be so kind as to like this video and subscribe to the channel. That way you stay up to date on all the great lessons, the videos, the tutorials, the tips, all the general guitar knowledge that we share here. It would be really greatly appreciated. Thank you again so much for being here, and let's get to the lesson. First chord we're going to need today is our old buddy C major, right? Which is the first finger on the first fret of the B string, middle finger on the second fret of the D, and our third finger on the third fret of the A. And then I'm going to mute either with your thumb or with your ring finger, mute that low E, and strum the bottom 5. The next chord we're going to need today is our old friend F major. We're going to bar our first finger over the first fret of the B and high E strings. And then we're going to take our middle finger and get that second fret of the G string. Our third finger is going to come up and get the third fret of the A. And then our fourth finger is going to get that third fret of the D. Put all that together, the bar, 2, 3, 4. And I'm muting the low E with my ring finger. The next chord we're going to need is E minor. Super simple. First finger on the second fret of the A string. Middle finger on the second fret of the D. And then we're going to strum all 6 strings openly and freely. Last chord we're going to need today is our old friend G major, which is produced by putting your third finger on the third fret of the low E string, your first finger on the second fret of the A, and then your ring finger or your pinky, whichever you prefer, on the third fret of the high E. And then we're going to let the other 3 strings ring openly. For the intro of the song, I'm just using an octave, which is produced when you put one finger, in this case it's going to be C. I'm going to put my first finger on the third fret of the A string, and then I'm going to take my pinky finger, or you can use your ring finger, whichever is more comfortable for you, and I'm going to get the 5th fret of the G. And the cool thing about that is that they're the same note. So it just makes a singular melody like the one in the beginning a little bit more full, a little bit more vibrant. So that's the chord shape. We're just going to use an octave for that intro part. Okay, so let's take a look at the intro of the song, which is that beautiful, iconic little piano melody. Obviously we're guitar players, we can figure it out, we can make something happen. We're going to use those octave shapes I talked about, right? Starting on the note C, we're going to cut it in half because there's a slight variation on the second time you play through the melody. I skipped through it on the intro just because of time's sake, but we'll dive into it here, right? So it starts off, we're just going to work our way right up the scale, going from C, C, D, E, F, F, E, D, C, C, D, E, E, D. Alright, so that's the first half. And then it repeats some of that. Alright, all the same as the first, but here's where it changes. Drop down to B, C, and that's it. That's the full intro. So let's play that again. I'll do it a regular speed, and then we'll do it super slow. Okay? Just know I'm playing the octaves. It's annoying to keep my fingers down there, but whatever, I'll do it for you guys. Super slow, ready? Here we go. So looking at the verse and chorus of the song, they essentially follow the same progression. It's going to start off on C. That's our main chord. That's the tonic chord of the song. Works its way up to F. Back down to C. Another C. And then E minor. G. Back to C. Then it goes to F. Back down to C. Then just a G and a C. Right? Same thing for the chorus too. Let's put that all together. Do a regular speed and then we'll do it super slow, okay? Here we go. Super slow. The last part of the song is the bridge, which is really simple. It's only 2 chords, C and G. Just for your information, I try to add a little bit of the melody in there when I get to this part. I'm just in the beginning, I do a quick C major 7 where I'm just picking off my first finger and then putting it back down, so it just gives it a little bit of a melody line, like for example. That's all. That's the whole bridge. It's super simple, just 2 chords. Like I said, you can add in that little B note there in that C major 7. Don't have to. Just know that that's an option and something to build up to if you want. Let's do it again a little slower so you can kind of just, ease into it. So there you go. You've got everything you need now, all the parts, the chords, the melodies, to play a nice beginner's version of Bill Withers' Lean on Me. Beautiful song. Hope you really enjoy playing it for yourself and others. Again, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. If you could please like and subscribe the video, that would be wonderful. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys again next time. Be good.